Inglot is brought to you today by JBS Farm soaps. Soap of the month is rhubarb and sugar cane. And they're all individually wrapped, but if you can see the face, I don't know if you can see the face in the leaf, but this is my favorite, so it's soap of the whole month, but I'm going to be able to make it all year round. I love it. It's a refreshing, tart, sweet type scent. Very green. It smells like rhubarb. You know, when you break the stem and you smell that fresh. And maybe it's on the stove bubbling away with the sugars, and you're making your rhubarb sauce, which you're going to put with your Greek yogurt and have that for dessert, and you're not, you know, breaking the bank with the calories. The other soap I wanted to show you is Vanilla Lavender Goat Milk Soap. Where this is a real tart one, this one is a warm, snuggly fleece blanket around you. It's just soft, a little bit of lavender, a lot of vanilla. I remember Prissy in Pink said lavender vanilla was her favorite scent at, I don't know, Bath and Body or one of those kind of places. So I thought, oh, I don't know that one. I'm going to go find what that is. So I got that, and so I designed kind of a white soap top layer. Everything's soap. Everything I make is all soap. And then the lavender colored base. And I wanted to get a hat because my hair looks dumb. And guess who I found wandering around the house, not in their bed? They tend to get on my quilt. Now he wants down. I'm going to put him down, so say goodbye, George. I got a new scarf at Marshall. Main thing in the video I wanted was the crabapple tree that's in full bloom. So with the traffic going and all that business, I have a few things. One thing I wanted to go over with that I've been thinking about for a long time, and Ask Amy came up in the paper, and I thought, I'm going to cut that out and save it for you guys. And the other thing is, Inglot. I saw Lori over 40. She came back from IMATS, the lucky dog, and had an had an Inglot, everything begins with an I, palette, and she got colors and was showing us. And I like her colors too, but let me put on glasses so I can read. What I did was on the back I wrote the numbers so that I can flip it over and see who recommended it, so because otherwise numbers mean nothing to me. And I can remember, like, somebody recommended pale barley, but I can't remember somebody recommended number 385 or some silly thing. So I put them in numerical order, so maybe I could remember them, which I remember 3 of them. This is 09, it's a shine, and I got it from Aileen. This is 31. It's I compared it to pale barley, and both Aileen and I liked it. This is number 37. That's me and Aileen. This is number 40, and it's me. I picked it all by my own self. And this is number 326, matte. No, these were all shines. Matte, and Makeup Never Sleeps compared it to Signed Sealed by MAC, and she loved it and couldn't find it anywhere, so I had to have it. Down here is number 352 matte, and that was Hannah's. Hannah liked it. This one I wrote in pencil because I got it later. I had to ask Aileen what its number was because I couldn't figure it out from her video. And it's 357, and it looks like a matte to me. I didn't write that down. This is 363 matte. Aileen uses it as a liner also, and so I'm trying to figure out. I think today I used it, trying to blend out something. Today I have on this 326. No, this 09. It's backwards. But anyway, the 09 shine that Aileen did, I put on my lid. I don't know. Can't see. I don't want to show you my awful hair. I tried to work with it. I'm hair impaired. Alright, we were finishing the liner. Oh, this was 397 Pearl, and Ms. Gold Girl suggested that one, and I do like it. And number 402 Pearl, Aileen suggested that one, and I like it. I use these lighter colors on my lids and the darker colors in the in the outer corner, and then the transition-y ones in the crease. I have a second palette, and I have 3 blanks because then when somebody recommends something and I have to have it, I have space. And I'm limited to 3. I'll go through these. This is the one I have in my crease, and I think I used this one because I got scared of this one. So I need help, Aileen. This one's trouble. I put it on and I look like I got hit with a door. Alright, so this top one is 421 Pearl, and Aileen compares it to Antiqued. And of course I have Antique, but it's a little different. This one is 422 Pearl. It's Aileen's favorite, and I don't know how to use it as a favorite yet. I like it, but it's not a favorite yet. This is 423 Pearl, Aileen. 457 DS, which is probably double shine. So that's an Aileen one. And 461, Aileen says most used. That's 461 DS. That's a nice color. I just haven't used it much. I haven't used any of them much. Okay, we're over here. This is the one I need help with, 464 DS. And Aileen, I have notes on, she uses it for a crease. Well, that's what on the door looked like it hit me. 465 DS, and that's an Aileen color. Aileen has dark hair and dark eyes. She's way younger than me, but I can follow her colors because she's closer to me than Lisa D1, you know, with the blonde. But there they are again on, and so see, I can't remember the dang number. The 464 orangey one, I put in the crease and it scared the heck out of me, so I put a brown, one of the brown ones over it, because you can't remember numbers. Alright, I really like them. Look at the size of those pans. My gosh, they are nice, generous size. They're $6 each, and the I think this thing was $10 or something. I slide it carefully so I don't jam my thumb in it or something, and you can't get them in and out very good. I didn't get a tool. They didn't offer me a tool. They should offer you a tool, then they could sell more stuff, right? Okie doke. Next. I just showed you things, and you probably want some of them now, right? Boy, does that happen to me. And I get the wants, and I know I don't need it. I'm going to take you on a tour through my, and I've done this before, so it's not that much different, but I'll give you a tour through my makeup unorganization, storage stuff. But, you know, we always want things, and if somebody else has it, we want it. And I found a funny thing, too. If somebody that I like wears a fragrance, I want that fragrance, too. I don't know if it's because it reminds me of them. I like their taste. I don't know where I'm going. But like Pink Sugar, my friend Chris wears it. So now I like it. What was the other one? Hello Sugar. I think she likes sugar. I think she has a sweet tooth. But anyway, Hello Sugar. I'm now addicted to it. But I didn't know about it before, and it's got citrus. It's a lemon. It's a sweet lemon. So there you go. There's me off with that. So it's the wants. And it's funny, when we're children, we want to be like all the other kids. You know, we don't want to stand out like a sore thumb. We want to look like them. Even though we don't want to wear uniforms to school, we want to look like them. I want to have the same shoes. I want to have the same jeans. I want to have the same brand of purse. Well, look at us. We want the same fancy brand of purse. But I refuse to wear somebody else's logo. I'm going to wear JBS Farm logo if I'm going to wear a logo. Let's advertise me. So, Louis Vuitton, I mean, that's nice, but I'm not particularly fond of, you know, of their designs. It's not soft enough for me. It's real crunchy and hard. Coach, I don't want to advertise Coach. You know, if they have a cute purse, fine, but I don't want C's all over it that say Coach. Now, Coco Chanel, I think I could go for. She's classic. She's classic enough. So, let me read you this letter that I read last Sunday in the paper. Wife needs professional help for her shopping addiction. Dear Amy, my wife is a shopaholic. She's constantly buying clothes, purses, shoes, gifts for people, and things we don't need. Our house is starting to get full of all this stuff, and I'm really worried about our future. I've tried to help by selling the things we don't need, but she just goes out and buys new things that we don't need. She has a job that pays really well, but she's not saved anything. I try to confront her about spending, but it's tough since I don't make as much as she does. Her family and friends treat her shopping addiction like a joke. They even encourage her by going on weekend shopping trips together. They also take advantage of her by purchasing stuff from her for almost nothing. What can I do? Worried husband. You need to communicate with your spouse, you know, be on the same page. And savings is important. Just listen to Susie Orman. She is right on, and she's on PBS a lot, so you can get from her ideas of, you know, retirement is big, folks. I'm in retirement now, and we're doing okay, and it's nice. I mean, I can still go on trips, I can still buy some makeup, but I have to do it smart, that's all. Okay, so Amy writes back, Dear Worried, shopping addiction is a real and serious affliction, and it doesn't matter if you can basically afford to blow your money. The behavior is what's important, and it's based on your description. Based on your description, your wife is out of control. Also, like many addicts, I'm an addict, she's surrounded by enablers. Or enablers. Users and people who basically benefit in various ways from her affliction. It's fun watching, isn't it? Seeing what somebody got. Do I want it? Anyway, characteristics of addiction are the inability to change one's behavior in spite of the negative impact it has on the addict's life. I read that slowly. I'm going to read it again. Characteristics of addiction are the inability to change one's behavior in spite of the negative impact it has on the addict's life. Your wife needs professional help, but she won't seek help if she doesn't acknowledge the problem. You should focus on trying to protect yourself from the realities of this. Untangle your finances in case your wife spends herself into a mountain of debt. She may have already done this despite her high income. They'll do that. They'll spend more than they have. Credit cards! You should not resell this stuff or rent a storage locker, etc. for her hoardings. You should urge her to recognize this as a problem and seek help. A support group such as Debtors Anonymous, and it's debtorsanonymous.org, all lowercase, might help you and her get a handle on this. And they did mention too, you know, if they're not buying for themselves, they're buying for other people, and you know, like these giveaways kind of things. So I want you, I mean, we love makeup, and if you can watch and enjoy, you know, put it in your cart, but you don't have to hit buy, you know, or, you know, buy now or whatever. I throw things in my cart all the time, in the store or in my Sephora online cart, and leave it there for a week, for 2 weeks. Let the sales go by. I see 20% all the time, and oh my gosh, I could have that. And so then I bring up, you know, and I look at it and I think, I got a lip. I like that I like that bite lip mask. I don't need something else. And I just got the rhubarb bite lip pencil, and somebody else was showing me a lipstick, and I was like, oh my gosh, I want, oh, it was a bite. It was a double-ended bite, and it was a violet. And at first I would have gone, I'm never going to wear that. And then it looked so pretty on her. Oh, I can send it back to Sephora. But, well, it's not really nice to send it back if you know, you're just fooling around. But, do you really need it? If I've got a violet-y one, I could wear that. Or, people don't really, you know, oh, she's wearing violet instead of peach, you know. Anyway, I'm being a little facetious, but I'm not, too. So I just want us to watch our spending. Do you really need it? And, oh, I may need this color, but hey, I may need a tree more. I mean, look at this tree. Or I may need my house payment so I can keep this tree. Or, but see, I was smart. I didn't care about makeup. I had my kids, I had the farm, and I worked hard to get the farm. So I paid it off. The house is paid off. All I have to do is keep paying taxes. But, so now I'm secure in my retirement. I don't have a big bill coming in or wondering where am I going to go, you know, kind of thing. Okay, have I harped enough on that? I just want us to be smart so we can enjoy all of life. The whole rest. You can travel and see your kids. You can help with their weddings. They can help with their weddings too. People are starting to ask, because it's wedding season now, people are starting to ask me about weddings, and because I'm a retired wedding photographer, and you know, save for that. But also the kids can help pay for it too. If they want a big fancy one, they can help too. If I'm inviting a lot of friends, then I want to chip in a lot. Both my kids got married within 6 weeks of each other. I was lucky. One was a boy, so the bride's parents, you know, are supposed to take care of it, and I'm supposed to take care of the reception dinner. As far as you know, my daughter being the bride, then, but she took responsibility. She paid for more than half, and she would complain when I would pay for something, but I wanted a really good photographer because it meant a lot to me. You know what she did? She bought me a new oven for the house, a built-in oven, because my house is like almost 65 years old or so. Original oven, didn't have a broiler. She bought me a new oven. You know, what are you going to do? But it's like college, you know, have the kids help pay for it, then they feel a responsibility to get good grades and things, not like just something handed to them. So I'm going on, and I'm never going to get to my book. I could go on and on about weddings and saving money, and maybe I should do that. Maybe I should talk about how I save money a lot of times. Let's talk about the book because it's big and heavy and it's on my lap. It's A Woman Called Jackie by C. David Heymann, an intimate biography. She's gorgeous, right? Look at this. I mean, classic. It starts out talking about her parents and her parents' background, and so you can see where she's coming from. And I'd kind of forgotten because I never heard her voice much. You never heard her talk much, but she had this little soft voice. And they talked about it too in here. That was her voice. But some of the guys she'd date thought she was kind of putting it on, you know, and trying to be... In those days, you were supposed to be dumb if you were a woman, and men were attracted to that, but she was really pretty bright. There's a few pictures, which makes it interesting when you read about stories and you want to see what her dad looked like or something. Oh, bikers. So, anyway, that's what I'm reading. I am that far. It's probably going to take me a while because life's gotten busy. I planted a bunch of Walla Walla onions yesterday. I need to get the little other onions in, the little sets I put in, because then you can get green onions really fast. Got the spinach in, and it's probably not going to do real well because they were old seeds, and so I had to go buy some more. So, anyway, got those, and I'll put them in sometime. And what else? Lettuce. John planted corn. I think he was a little optimistic there. It's not really that warm yet. And what else we got in? Garlic. I think that's it. Sorry about the sermon, but I think it needed to be said. I've been feeling that when I watch all these haul videos. And I'm not going to do haul videos. I'm going to do videos of, oh, I got this, it's new, and here's what it looks like, or here's what I think of it, because just hauling it doesn't tell you a thing. It just tells me you bought it. I want to know what it looks like, you know, especially on your skin tone or swatched, you know, that kind of a thing. The pear trees are blooming. That's bloom. It smells so. Come here. If you stand right out there, especially in the afternoon when it's a little warmer, you can just smell the blossoms. The pear trees and the crabapple trees just smell so wonderful. And I grew up here, so it's a childhood fragrance. Oh, God, I can't quit. I found out I was watching Cosmos or something. Anyway, it was a thing about scent, and you know me and fragrance. The reason why they think fragrance and scent brings you back in memories so well is because where your scent goes to your brain is really close to your memory center. I'm pointing to where it is in my brain. But it's in the center there, and then right next to something else, but I can't remember what it was either. God. But anyway, those centers were three really close together, and that's why fragrance or scent reminds you of things so quickly, even like the Alzheimer's patients and things. I will quit, because most of the time I'm wondering, what am I going to make a video about? And then I can't shut up. Brought to you by JBS Farm Soaps. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for all my new subscribers. I'm so happy you're here. And until next time, I'll see you later. Bye-bye.